In a world looking for something to listen to, a group of friends rise to the challenge. It's Pop Samurai, starring action podcast star Jelani Hoon, 5-time Academy Award non-nominee Alex Pacheco, and Poland's favorite professional wrestler, Paul Peck. Pop Samurai.
What's going on, Pop Samurai fans? This is another Pop Samurai week here with the crew. I'm Jelani Hoon.
Alex Pacheco.
And Paul Peck.
Thank you guys so much for joining me here on the podcast. Thank you, listeners, for joining us here every week on the dot for Monday and Wednesday for our SceneDojo episodes on Mondays, where we talk about movie, TV, entertainment news, and of course Wednesday, where we keep it rolling with those random topics and just have some fun. You know, you sit around the table, you can sit on your couch, and you can act like you're with us, because basically you guys are our friends out there, and we're talking and we're having fun, just like any other friends. Yeah. So you can find us on Twitter at PopSamuraiCast. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram, Pop Samurai. Of course, you can email us at popsamurainetwork@gmail.com. Send us an email, questions, comments, anything like that. If they're pretty good, we'll read them on the air. So if you guys want to get on the episodes, you know, shoot us an email. And of course, you can also go to popsamurainetwork.com. You can check out all our shows and stuff like that. You can also find our YouTube page, Pop Samurai, over there on the YouTubes. Subscribe there, subscribe the videos we got up there. A little while ago, while I was gone, we were posted out like a lot of the stuff we covered at Anime Con Milwaukee. There was a lot of good press conferences. Paul was there with me. Alex, he couldn't make it. He was, I believe, you were sick at that time.
Yeah.
Sick or something else. I don't remember because it was a while ago. We edited it together. We dropped it out there, guys. There's plenty of other videos, interviews, and stuff like that. And also, I'm going to make the announcement now. I'm going to start dropping some of these audio episodes that we're doing here on the website, too. So if you want another place to go and listen to our shows, like if you're surfing the webs, the internets, and you want to leave our podcast running in the background, by all means, go do that. Check it out. We'll put them up there. There won't be any video or anything like that, but there's plenty of audio for us to put up there. So you can do that. You can also go to patreon.com/PopSamurai. That's patreon.com/PopSamurai. You can go over there and help support us to create better and bigger things for us. We're trying to hit some goals, so we're going to launch some new episodes, new shows out there in the ether. Join us there, and you can get some cool rewards back if you support us at the minimum $5 level. You'll be entered into a raffle that happens twice a month. We give away some cool signed autograph memorabilia here. People have been winning, guys. You can check out the feeds and the official Facebook page that we have for Pop Samurai. People have been winning the signed autograph stuff, and it's such a small pool right now that people are winning multiple prizes. So if you want to get in there and at least get a prize, you got a pretty good chance of getting one right now. So if you get in there, join us, help us out, guys. So that'd be great. So yeah. Hey guys, how you doing?
Pretty good, man.
Not too bad.
What do you say we go to the SceneDojo, guys? Let's go take a couple sparring sessions, little session at the SceneDojo, and get in there and let's see what happens, right?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
What's on the menu?
What you watching, guys? Yeah.
Well, I saw all of Legion. It was pretty damn good.
You saw all of Legion?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to binge it?
So I got a lot of Audrey Plaza.
Oh gosh, she's so
going.
wonderful.
So much content with her coming out about. So I saw her in Legion. It was pretty good. I mean, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 right off the bat. But it's not my favorite. I don't know. I might be reaching peak comic book kind of. I'm looking for all these independent films, kind of.
Yeah, this is kind of pseudo independent. I mean, it was done by the same creator who did Fargo. Yeah. Right, and you could see that this is not like your typical. I mean, Paul, how much did you watch of it?
Damn, I haven't watched the final 2 episods.
Oh yeah, so you got pretty far into it. You could
yeah,
see, it's not
just haven't gotten
around to it. It's not the standard fare for a superhero property, right?
Right. It's a little strange.
Yeah, it's probably a lot of people would say a lot strange.
yeah. But I like the production value for it. Like when they escaped from the prison, that was pretty cool. It's pretty early on in the series. I mean, it's like 8 hours though. I watched
episodes, that's it? No. I should mention this.
Yeah, and they're signed up for a season 2. I think it's another 8 episodes.
Spoilers.
But I like these little 8 episode series. So
that's good. See, it's one of the things I look for. I want like a condensed series more now. I'm like, I've fallen off of these long 23 episode series now. I was like,
right.
The Flash. Did you? Has anybody keeping up with Supergirl?
I love as much as I love the Flash.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with. I was staying kept up with the Flash. I'm like 3 down on Supergirl because she's just losing my interest.
Yeah.
Thought when they switched networks and they had a higher production value, things were gonna get better. Nah.
No.
It just, they teased everybody like, hey, we're gonna introduce Superman. We have him on a couple episodes and blah, nothing. Stuff like that.
Blah, nothing.
Legends of Tomorrow, decent, but it could be a much better show if they got much better writers.
Each episode is like an hour long, right? Or 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's hard to get through some of
and
these.
it's 23 of those.
Yeah,
that's a whole day.
As much as I loved Arrow when it came out, and as much as I loved Flash, we had like Flash episodes all like when it was running in season 2. We were just like, what is this? What is that? We were freaking out about stuff.
Even when they all tie in together.
But it's really hard now.
When they tie in together, it's never a really great story.
Yeah.
Which kind of surprises me. Then they did this stupid episode of The Flash where it was like a singing episode. Terrible. Obviously, the writer, because it's the anniversary of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, must have been binge watching the series or something and saw Once More with Feeling. Excellent Buffy the Vampire Slayer musical episode. It's great. It's a really good. But trying to copy something like that just doesn't work out.
Yeah, so I just fell off of these episodes. By all means, I mean, if I saw an episode, I was like, yeah, that's still pretty good. But I can't do it no more. It's not to the greatness that I want it to be.
I'm looking forward to the return of Gotham because the trailer looks.
I just saw the trailer.
Insane.
That was going to be a topic, but we could jump there right now.
Let's jump it. Let's do it.
Let's jump the shark right now.
Let's jump the shark, and then we'll get back into like what other stuff we're watching.
Yeah. So what do you think of did you see the Gotham trailer?
No.
Okay, so they're teasing Bruce Wayne's training for Batman now.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to make a time jump. I mean, obviously this kid's not staying young forever. He looks like a teenager now.
Well, I don't think they time jumped it.
No, maybe they are because he's like looking older, right? Because he's getting older.
Well, it's just aging naturally.
Well, yeah, but he's
but
like
still.
Yeah, you can't keep him a 12-year-old kid. I don't know.
Yeah, but then it would be kind of like, how do you explain a couple of years in between?
Yeah.
So, but there's never been like an exact what age Batman was when he started off, or how long he was, doing some side crime fighting before he actually put on the mask. So when you look at, I can't remember, it's one of the Batman animated series movies. It showed that Bruce Wayne was doing some crime fighting and he was just all in black, wearing like a black ski mask before he even had the idea to dress up as a bat. So
yeah. There's what was it the other Year One was like one of those early day storylines that Frank Miller did too. So
yeah,
there's stuff to base it on. So I mean, it looks like the trailer is like leading to that. I mean, I guess they want to inject Batman into
the whole trailer where you see him kind of get his ass kicked, and then he kind of gets back up, and then he just starts flooring like 3-4 guys.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So it looks good. The trailer looks good. Jumping back to what we've been watching. So you finished up Legion. Cool with that. Paul, you seen anything?
I've been watching Doctor Who in class.
Yeah.
Is that the new, or what is that? Oh.
So
Doctor Who?
Let's go into
it's the new season.
Yeah, no. So you've been watching the new season,
right?
How many episodes are out already?
We're only into 2.
On the 2 seasons. Okay.
So
what'd you think?
It's a great starting point for new fans, because now we got Chris Chinball taking over as Chibal, however you pronounce his name. He's going to be taking over now as the executive producer, head writer, everything. He's taking over for Stephen Moffat. Mm-hmm. So he's going to have his own take on Doctor Who. So already from what I understand, his new companion, Pearl Mackie, who plays Bill, is only scheduled for one season. Mm-hmm. So then that way, when he regenerates, it's like just all brand new
everything
for everybody, which I kind of like it. I have a funny feeling that they're going to do it again. They're going to change the entire inside structure of the TARDIS, everything. There were some sources that announced the new actor, and now it's kind of going back to, well, no, that's not official. Mm-hmm. So there's different rumors on who's going to be playing him now. But this is a great starting point. It's as if you watched the first season of the new series, where Christopher Eccleston only did one season and then regenerated. This would be almost the same way for like new fans to be able to get into it. I'm finding just within the first couple episodes, just the way he has the new companion, he's explaining things to him. Explaining things to her. I keep calling him because her name is Bill. But explanations on why the TARDIS is a police box, how the TARDIS flies, why the seats aren't close enough to the console to steer anything. Stuff like that. So a lot of good like little pinpoints and stuff. So if you don't watch it and you want to get into it, this is the season to do it. But I think
are any of the
Peter Capaldi is doing such a great job that he's going to be like just severely missed when he leaves.
Are most of the writers staying on? Or
all new writers.
Dang.
All new writers.
So it's a whole,
he's grabbing, he's taking all of his favorite writers and that. And what's great too is they were saying that even his new companion, she has been way behind on doing any kind of watching Doctor Who. Didn't watch any of the Matt Smith or the Peter Capaldi stuff. And so when she got cast, he said, don't catch up on anything. Go into this blindly as if you were a fan that doesn't know Doctor Who. So that way everything will be fresh to her. And she'll have her own take on what her the companion is actually seeing. So it's cool.
Smart. Yeah.
Are they is it just gonna be a whole starting from when they still had their planet, the doctors, and before
we know where Gallifrey is now.
Yeah.
So that happened within the last year. It was in a pocket universe. So Gallifrey it's around again. It's back. Some things that they didn't explain is because he was married for 24 years. And right before he got married, we saw that Christmas episode last year. And
he was married and then
to River Song. So he was married for 24 years. And so then now there's this gap in time. So like he made promises to her, and we don't know what those promises are. He took some sort of oath. So now he's supposed to be staying on Earth and not leaving Earth. We don't know who that oath is to, if that was to River Song, if that was to the Time Lords, nothing. But he's not staying on Earth because he's the Doctor and he doesn't listen to anybody. So.
Okay. Sounds good.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Sounds like
Second episode is awesome. Second episode is great.
Oh, it sounds like you're enjoying it a lot, huh?
Well, yeah. And for the older fans, there's a lot of like hints to who his first companion's related to, how he knows her, everything. When it comes to time travel, everything's out of order. So he's teaching at Coal Hill School, and on his desk he has pictures of his family, which is his wife River Song and his granddaughter Susan Foreman. We don't know if the Doctor had a son or a daughter, but we're now led to believe that the first Doctor actually didn't know his own kid. That maybe his granddaughter was from far in the future through one of his other timelines.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. This time, because you said 24 years, I was like, that's not enough. Is that enough time to have like grandchildren? But all right, okay.
Yeah.
No, like, how old was the grandchild in the picture?
Well, the Susan Foreman was like a 16-year-old.
Okay, so 16-year-old.
But that doesn't mean that he spent time with her.
Yeah. No, but again, time.
But
time.
but also, yeah, you got to remember that's the
time
whole
machine, I
time
forgot.
element.
Timey-wimey, stuff. Yeah, I almost forgot.
We don't know if something happened and he took her to Gallifrey in a different timeline and handed her over to his original self to raise. It's one of those things. Because they never even explain why he's just traveling with his granddaughter in the first episode in 1963. We're just introduced to the fact that she's in high school on Earth. The TARDIS is parked in the junkyard. She's kind of a weird kid. And two of her teachers, Ian and Barbara, are kind of interested, kind of like what's going on with her. So they kind of follow her home, and she goes into a junkyard, and that's when they see the TARDIS. They see her go inside the TARDIS. When they open up the door, that's when they see that the whole interior is this gigantic building. Check it out. Check it out.
I should be watching.
It's
Doctor
one of those
Who.
things where I should really, for anybody, if they want to go back, because they don't know, it had such a long history, 63 to I think 89, that I always say that there's certain key episodes throughout the entire series that have to be watched. Like if you want to go back and see anything, just don't pick up like an episode like boom. All right, I'm gonna pick up Seeds of Doom. You gotta kind of go back. It's always interesting, I think, to pick up the first Doctor's last episode when he regenerates for the first time, and then watch the very first episode of the second Doctor.
So
and then the end of the second Doctor and the beginning of the third.
He's on his 12th transformation.
No, this is the 13th.
The one that's coming?
This is technically his 13th because we had 7. The 8th is actually Well, we had 8th, which was Paul McGann's character. The actual 9th was the War Doctor that he wanted to kind of forget because he was all involved within the Time War.
Does that still count?
And it still counts as a regeneration. Plus, he burnt up a regeneration when he almost died, when he was David Tennant's character. They saw him starting to regenerate, and then he just stayed David Tennant. And he just... It was just before he could start fully regenerating, he almost did some repairs to himself.
Well, I kind of...
He was granted like a whole new stream of regeneration.
From who?
Yeah.
The Time Lords. There was a rip in time when they were in the Pocket Universe.
So...
Sorry.
We're
You gotta see it, man. You
know what
gotta
I'm
watch
You know
it.
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna name this episode Paul Loves Doctor Who. Everyone else doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
The Doctor Who fans.
No,
know.
I've looked it up.
On the podcast, I mean.
Right.
The podcast knows nothing.
Right. You should be watching it. It's like one of the top staples of science fiction.
The one that they wanted to forget, was that the one that came out in 1996?
That was John Hurt's character.
The
War Doctor. He's after the 1996 Paul McGann, which has Paul McGann's character now has a long history, because the only reason why they didn't bring him back when the series came back is because they wanted to put this gap in time where we left off, and so. Because everybody knew that followed Doctor Who already knew just about everything about him. So it was like, well, we gotta like reinfuse like mystery into this character.
They had like 8 series over there. before it came over to here. That was like the
What?
first time
No.
the one in 1996. I think that was like the one that
That's
was
a one-off. That's a one episode
for America, right?
for America.
Yeah. For America.
They were just gonna bring it back here. That was it. And that was his, and they were gonna try to.
And it was like, that's the one they want to forget, but that's the one I always remember because that was
They no longer want to forget it.
That was the one I was.
Now they're starting to feel that there's mistakes about the way that whole thing was handled.
Yeah.
So what they've done,
I didn't mind it.
what they've done with Paul McGann's character is he was around for, I think it's like a couple hundred years as the Doctor. He goes from one point where he ends up with like amnesia. They did a series, trying to think of the name of them. There's all these audio CDs. And trying to think, Big Finish audio CDs. So they brought back Paul McGann. And so now there's a long, long history that he has. And even going to the point where he has amnesia. He thought he was like a human living on Earth. He ended up like adopting a kid and stuff like that.
I'll put that right there. Just like...
He's taking pictures. But
I was going to take a picture of how awestruck we are of just you explaining this.
But so no, now there's this long history. So he ends up getting involved at the very end of his timeline with the whole time war, and he doesn't want to get involved like whatsoever. And so he gets killed, and then he's brought back to life, and he's like forced to regenerate, and that's when we see him regenerate into John Hurt. That they actually end up doing like a 3-minute episode that they show online. And the great thing about it is when he regenerates into John Hurt's War Doctor, you only see John Hurt's reflection, and they use footage of him from some old movie where he's like way younger. He's got like long hair and stuff like that. So it's really cool. So then you see that he's around for a real long time, because the Doctor can be around for hundreds of years and never age, because the reason why he doesn't age is he doesn't age when he's in the time stream. He's protected by that. Only time he actually ages is if he like stays in one place for too long.
So, I mean, I like, I don't know. I can't, it's going to take a while for me to get into that series.
John Hurt was supposed to actually record a ton of like audio CDs too, like all on the whole time war. Well, now that's all just going to be turned into books because we lost them. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
But the cool thing is with William Hartnell, the first Doctor, being dead for years, that role has been kind of taken over by David Bradley from the Harry Potter series. He
Who was that? Who did you play?
he is, I don't know the name of his character in Harry Potter. Old, crabby.
Dumbledore?
No.
Dumbledore.
I'm trying to think. God, I can't remember. They ended up doing a Doctor Who movie, and he played
Harry
William.
Long?
He ended up playing William Hartnell in this TV movie about how the whole series got started. So because of that, they decided that they're going to bring him back for the Christmas episode. So
We'll
Peter
see.
Capaldi's Doctor and the first Doctor can end up meeting up, and I think that's actually going to have something to do with the granddaughter too.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
You
I
you
should
gotta
watch it.
jump on it.
I should watch it, but then again,
I can't believe that anybody watches
You know what? It was
Star
always,
Wars, Star Trek,
because
and
those are
not Doctor Who.
Because here, that's like American stuff. Star Trek is the military arm of the galaxy, and Star Wars is the cowboy arm.
But I mean, is Star Wars American?
Star Wars
you
is
have
totally
so many.
American.
You have so many like British
Oh, yeah.
actors involved in it.
Smugglers.
I have a hard time calling
Empire.
The Walking Dead an American show. It's filmed there.
Yeah,
But you watch them interview, half them, the cast members aren't even from here.
that's true. That's true. 'Cause
That's true. but it's still made in America. So, booyah! We're all immigrants here in America. Let's move on.
Where was
Staking
episode
claims.
4 filmed?
Where was episode 4 filmed? I don't know. Where was it?
So then
Yeah,
can you
was
say
that-
it's an
no,
American
yeah.
film?
No, yeah, it was.
Wait.
Tanzania
it was-
desert.
They were all. Every film and everything I've ever seen in my life has always been filmed in where they are. So that was filmed in Atlanta.
They go all over the world for those films.
It was filmed in Atlanta. That's what I know.
Yeah.
This
All
is
right.
the part where we roll into Star Wars.
This is the part where we roll into trailers and news and stuff. Here we go, guys. All right, let's start talking about what we watched and Doctor Who. Here we go. All right, so new pieces of news out there, guys. Let's start off with the one that's like the furthest away. After we were done recording last time, which was a couple weeks ago for us, they dropped a Thor trailer. We didn't get to talk about it. So what did you guys think about it?
It was probably. I'm thinking the comedy's gonna be coming through a lot in this. Hella looks awesome. I can't believe we haven't talked about this. It's so far back now.
Yeah, it's so far back, and we just dropped the ball on it.
Well,
I was gone. We couldn't record, so it's all right.
yeah,
guys.
Canada. So,
Canada.
anyways, yeah, it was like
Taking barrels down waterfalls.
Yep. So like it dropped the day after our last podcast, and
Yeah, so it was
so we've talked about it a lot. I love it. I don't know about you, Paul.
No, I think it's going to be great.
But
The whole scene with the Incredible Hulk like bursting through the doors. And
yeah. I
I know him. He's a friend from work.
yeah.
that one. I mean, the Hulk, Thor teaming up.
Yeah, I like the colors. I like
Jeff
the-
Goldblum.
the-
I say what you will. I can always use a movie with Jeff Goldblum in it.
yeah. That Independence Day movie was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was about the only thing that was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked this trailer. It was like I like that they even like the title of the font that they use is old school, like kind of Thor
80s
Ragnarok. You know?
Yeah, it's very
And,
kind of 80s
you know,
looking.
and the music in the trailer was really good. We'll get a little bit more of the story. I thought that maybe like they were gonna introduce like maybe they still will with like Beta Ray Bill and stuff like that, like him taking the hammer. But I guess it's like, oh, well, looks like Hela destroys it. I mean, that's what we see in the trailer. So, yeah, it looks really good. I'm all on board for this. I can't wait. There's a lot of good humor in it. I'm surprised that like Hulk and him don't start out like as buddies. They're just gonna be like, surprise, here's the Hulk coming through the door. It's like, I didn't expect that. I thought there was gonna be
Yeah,
Hulk's got
so many
anger issues,
through
though.
lines. Like, what is this? He looks at the Grandmaster and he's like, "Well, I got to do this," and like,
Yeah.
So I don't know,
yeah, his haircut, the helmet was awesome. I
dude.
like
He's got to
awesome.
get his regular helmet. I want that feathered, like straight out of the comic books helmet.
Yeah. So it was good. It was good. It was a good homage to that helmet. So I liked it.
Yeah.
It gave us a lot, but it didn't give us like everything.
It was kind of like
tease.
I don't think that's going to be the only Hulk.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think that's the only Hulk?
Right.
You think there's more than one Hulk?
Because of the whole like Planet Hulk thing.
Oh yeah, there'll be some strong ass creatures, but I don't know about.
Ah.
Oh no! Like you don't
Hulk.
think that's
Well,
the only
yeah.
strong creature? No, I mean, we're gonna get
right.
other-
But I mean, when you look at like Planet Hulk and stuff like that,
we had
and
other aliens.
I
and stuff
think
like that.
yeah,
Do you
but I
think
think
they'll
we're gonna see like
introduce-
Red Hulk and all that kind of
Do you
shit.
think they'll introduce some kind of She-Hulk?
They should invite, but
That's
hey,
what
I'm surprised that they haven't done anything yet with the She-Hulk.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it's coming.
maybe.
Well, yeah.
See how Wonder Woman kicks ass at the
Yeah,
box
that's
office,
true.
and then probably
Wonder
like,
Woman,
so
too.
like let's get some.
Throw all these women, but that I'd like that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Wonder Woman.
Speaking of Hulk and stuff, I was at Target and there was a kids book, and again, I'm always looking for like hints, plot holes, and all this kind of stuff for like movies. But I saw this kids book that I was thinking about getting for my nephew, and there was a Rocket Raccoon and Groot book.
And those characters, I love those characters, but
I'm paging through it, and it has like the bad guys from the new movie. It has the Avengers. It has the Guardians of the Galaxy. But the weird thing about it being a kid's book is that it had Moon Knight and the Red Hulk in there. And I'm like, but there's supposed to be a lot of like weird cameo appearances that they're saying in this one.
You know,
I think that'd be badass, like if Moon Knight showed up.
and that's why these I mean, like I love that movie because kids have that Rocket Raccoon, Baby Groot in that movie, and at the same time, I'm like, I want to see like, hey, Kurt Russell's his dad, so like, and he's a
Right.
living planet. Like, what?
How does
I gotta
this
see.
work?
that
Oh, we
shit.
got Stallone too as
What,
Starhawk.
is it been confirmed?
Yeah,
Oh, well, spoilers.
I gotta just read up on. But I want to see what he looks like because any of the most, other than the Guardians, the current lineup of the Guardians of the Galaxy, if you kind of look at some of the like older characters and that, the costumes could not possibly translate like into live action and look good. Like if they actually made Yondu look like Yondu,
In this one,
I don't want to see like Michael Rooker and like a red spandex jumpsuit.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm glad they took those liberties of changing some of the characters. I do want Star-Lord to like go to like the old helmet and stuff, the blue suit and shit like that. We'll see.
All right. Well, moving on from that piece of news, another piece of news that's dropped a long time ago in like the entertainment world. Josh Brolin has been cast as Cable in Deadpool 2.
Good.
They finally, after many, many weeks of just like, maybe he's a front runner, maybe he's a front runner. Who could it be? Who's gonna be? So now we got Josh Brolin. How do we feel about this? Paul, you said good. Alex, what about you?
I think it's gonna be different. Different than I give it a thumbs up, but I was kind of hoping for somebody like Michael Shannon do his stint in Marvel.
Yeah.
So.
It was not what I expected because there
No
was
way,
so
there
many-
was no
like his name was not
expectation of
dropped
that.
anywhere. And, like,
Nope,
they
not
were
at all.
and sometimes like now I'm thinking like, were they screwing with us with all these other names? Maybe like I was like, did they always
Remember
have
Pierce
mine?
Brosnan?
Yeah, I was like, there was
That
so
would have been a
many-
terrible
so
choice.
many
Pierce
names.
Brosnan. I could have seen every one of them doing Cable.
I could have seen everyone do. a
Some I
version.
liked, but some I didn't. Like I played it. Like
Yeah.
you just watch other. Michael Shannon is a creeped out villain in as Zod.
Yeah, so it was not what I
He
expected.
would have looked good.
He would have.
And there were like plenty of other names that was like, I kind of want that. But am I unhappy that he got cast? No, I'm not unhappy. I know a lot of people are like, he can't be in two different universes and listen, I don't care. He does a voice for a character in one movie and he's playing a character in another. I'm fine with that. So
Did you see his Twitter picture? The first behind the scenes picture of him getting ready to play Cable?
no, I have not. So
It's just him with the big silicone mold over his head.
oh,
That's it. Just completely covered.
yeah. So
Just a big head gas.
I'm sure he'll look pretty awesome. So
Yeah.
I'm all for it. He's a good actor. I liked him in No Country for Old Men and all the stuff he's done. He's a pretty good character. So actor. So
The redeeming quality of, what was that, Men in Black 3?
yeah, he was the redeeming quality of doing his take on playing a younger Tommy Lee Jones.
He
That
did
was
great.
He did awesome. That was good. All right, other news. Let's see here. This is probably a me and you thing, Alex. Have you seen some of the images and teaser trailer for Kingsman?
Yes.
What'd you think?
I can't wait for it. I cannot wait for that. That's
It's
why
like
it's
they're
I've
wearing
seen the
anticipated.
first one.
Channing Tatum is. Did you
You've
see
never
it?
seen the first one?
No, I said I've seen the
Oh,
first
yeah.
one.
I'm sorry. Did you? Well, how long ago did you watch it?
Oh, God. Probably a
I
little more.
I
watched it
A little
again.
more than a year ago.
I'm sorry, Paul. I could have swore this was one of those movies where you had it in cellophane.
No, it
sitting
took
on
me
your
forever.
shelf.
It took
That's
me
what
forever. No,
like,
I did. I had it for like
I
months
remember
and
you-
months.
I clearly remember you saying, I still have it wrapped up. I don't watch it yet.
No, I had it first. Yeah, I bought it like on a Black Friday like a couple of years ago. I think it took me like a year before I even unwrapped it.
Yeah, it was the same thing with the Ninja Turtles. And I was
Ninja
like,
Turtles 2, yeah, sat around, I think, just about the same amount of time. I might have actually seen that beforehand.
Yeah, so I was like, that's why I didn't. Okay, my bad. What did you think of it? Did you see the stuff?
I didn't see anything.
My God. All right. So I like the flashes. I like the flash.
Oh my god,
Julianne Moore looks
That
awesome.
was good, Paul. Good. I'm sorry.
Julianne Moore looks awesome from the little flashes that you get.
Yeah, you get a lot of flashes.
It's a
I'm
16-second trailer, which
I
what
hate-
nine
I-
of it is just flat flashes, just of the full trailer will be.
I want that full trailer so bad. I'll go to like the stills more because I hate those 16 seconds.
The
whatever.
Statesman. Did you see Channing
With
Tatum
his
and Halle
cowboy hat
and
everything.
Halle Berry?
And I was like, Jesus. I was like, they're going full on in on this. I can't wait. So I'm excited for it. I like Kingsman. So I mean, it's one of my favorite movies. Sleeper hit for me. So that's good. Let me see here. What else? Will Smith may be Aladdin in the new. Maybe Aladdin's new genie in the live action.
Terrible.
So wait. What's next?
Awful.
So what's the next Disney movie next year?
Next year, I thought they're trying to get Mulan off the ground.
Are they going to announce that at D23?
Possibly. There was also Dumbo that they're trying to
Well,
do.
there's that, and there's Lion King.
Oh, Lion King too. So there's Lion King, Mulan, and Dumbo are in the works right now.
Yeah,
I think they're
Milan
trying to-
won't have any of the musical numbers.
And they're like planning.
Well,
it.
she went back. On
So what year
the
is
director
this?
Went back and was like, no, actually, we're gonna have it.
Oh, all right.
So yeah,
What year are they trying to get this one out?
I actually don't know. Let me get back to you on that one. Go ahead. But what do you think if Will Smith plays? Genie?
I think he's pretty good choice. I wouldn't. I didn't think this was another one that I was like, I wouldn't think about.
So
that.
Deadline is reporting that Will Smith is in talks to take the genie role.
Don't want it.
Made famous by Robin Williams. Aladdin's being directed by Guy Ritchie. They don't have like a date. Yeah, they don't have a date yet. So that's all we know.
Yeah, it's all. So I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen Beauty and the Beast.
No, if
I haven't seen Cinderella.
I'll be on board with it if Will Smith does this Fresh Prince, like rapping genie. So I'll be on board for that. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
I'm not high on these.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I don't want him as the genie, like whatsoever.
I don't know if they could ever get anybody as good as Robin Williams. Oh, maybe that impersonator of his.
There's a lot of impersonators of him, but yeah. So we'll see.
Maybe they'll get the voice of Homer Simpson, like they did for the Aladdin sequels, the straight-to-video Aladdin
boy.
sequels. And then you can sound all off. Oh, I'm the genie. No, you're not. You're an imposter. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. So
I gotta tell you guys, that's the one thing that I really like about Disney right now. I didn't like the Alice in Wonderland shit. But I am glad that they're doing this like live action stuff because they stay away from these like crappy like animated sequels that they're always doing. They release a movie. Oh, now we're gonna do just this horrendous like sequel, like Lion King 2, the Beauty and the Beast Christmas special, and oh god.
all right. So we're gonna go into speed round here. I just want you guys to give me like a thumbs up or thumbs down on whether or not you like the couple trailers that released, because we gotta get that Star Wars stuff. All right. So we had a trailer for. Did anybody see the trailer for Detroit?
No.
starring
No.
John Boyega? Nope, I didn't see
Nope.
it either. So move on.
Dang.
Did anybody see the Red Band trailer for Hitman's Bodyguard, starring Samuel Jackson
Yes.
and Ryan Reynolds? How do we feel about this?
I have not seen it.
Paul?
It
Thumbs up or
looks
thumbs down?
great. Thumbs up. Big thumbs up.
I saw it too, and I kind of give it a thumbs up too. It's one of those comedies I think might work because
Yeah.
it's just
It looks
Ryan
great.
Reynolds. You've not seen it at all? Have
No,
you
I've
anything
seen
about
a
it?
American Assassin trailer.
Okay, I was gonna get to that in a second, but you haven't seen this one yet.
No.
No? It's Samuel Jackson plays an assassin, right? And I guess he's like being hunted down, and Ryan Reynolds plays like this world class bodyguard who's been, I guess, hired to protect him or something like that. So he's protecting this bodyguard, and Samuel Jackson is total foul mouth. He like. And Ryan Reynolds, he even says it like, "Oh, this guy single-handedly ruined the word motherfucker."
Yeah.
Their chemistry together in this trailer, I felt was really good. So
I believe it is, man.
It was funny.
I gotta watch
was
it.
good. was
Yeah,
good.
it looks awesome.
You just brought it up. American Assassin teaser trailers. How do you feel about that, Alex?
Oh, I can't wait to see Michael Keaton, man.
Michael Keaton as the trainer.
That's the part.
Try and kill me.
Yeah. Only in the movies.
Yeah, so it was good. I like that. You haven't seen American Assassin trailer?
I did not see that.
Okay.
No.
This feels really good.
I could feel like a little bit of Beetlejuice kind of coming through
But
on that. Like,
speaking of which, because and then correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been 2 weeks. Did we even cover the Spider-Man trailer?
yes, we did.
Yeah.
I believe we did.
I can't remember.
Yeah, that was a while back.
Like, we're talking about Michael Keaton, and he just
yeah.
awesome as a
Yes, we did.
vulture.
Yes, we
okay,
did.
cool.
I remember pacing.
All right.
I remember putting that collage together. Yeah. Where I lost track where I am now. Oh yeah, American Assassins. Liked it.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, I like
thumbs
it.
up for me too. It looks good. I can't wait. Last one for the small ones. The Little Hours Red Band trailer. Did you see this?
No, what is that?
Do
tell.
Okay, so there's a lot. Aubrey Plaza movie.
Aubrey Plaza, who I love. So I saw her and I was like, okay, I can watch this. Jesus. I think we touched on a trailer last time we recorded.
Ingrid Goes West.
Ingrid Goes West, where it's just like her being all crazy.
Yeah.
Whatever. This is what it is. It stars with a bunch of comedians. There's John C. Reilly in it. There's
Molly Shannon.
And who's the guy? Who's the other half of Documentary Now? Not Hater, the other guy.
Oh my god.
He does Portlandia.
Something.
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of comedians in this, but there's a lot of women comedians too. Like, and there's also Aubrey Plaza, and they're all playing nuns, right? But they're super foul-mouthed, super sexualized. They're constantly like,
I love
shitting on people and like villagers and stuff like that. And
Are you rolling your eyes at me?
you rolling your fucking eyes at me? Get the fuck out of here! They're all like screaming. They're like literally the picture. The thumbnail is like a nun screaming at some dude's face. And
Yeah.
it's like they're
You fucking talk to us.
don't fucking talk to us. It was one of those trailers. Like, what the hell is going on around here? And they would go like that. So it's fun. I do want to see it. Just for the thumbs up. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Your thumbs up, right?
Yeah, thumbs up. So, what else? What else do we got going down the list?
I think that's it. I mean, there's gonna be some stuff that falls through the cracks right now, but I mean, we gotta get to that Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
We gotta get to Star Wars.
Okay, so Star
That's the big one.
Wars.
All right, guys. So this little thing called Star Wars, The Last Jedi trailer dropped. I don't know if you guys saw this.
Did they do all the toy unboxings and stuff? Like, what's coming?
Unveiling.
Oh God.
Paul, you would know about this.
Yeah.
Did they do that
They
yet?
not for The Last Jedi. We just got through the whole the Star Wars celebration in Florida, which a friend of mine went to that and he picked up so much shit. It was unbelievable. There was probably the most like exclusive merchandise for like any of the Star Wars conventions. And it just some really cool stuff. Like if you're a geek and you buy a lot of Star Wars stuff, like this was the place for you to be. My buddy who went, being a fan of all the 70s toys and having had the Death Star playset, it had the trash compactor with the Dianoga in it. Gentle Giant over the years has been doing these like 12-inch figures, and it's like just the regular small figures, but blown up into like 12-inch figures. I didn't ever have the need for them. I was just kind of like, I don't know why they're doing this. But then for Celebration, just one big box Dianoga that came with like a big bag of like chunks of foam for like a trash compactor. But it was like one of those things where they only had so many, so you had to put your number in for like a raffle. But my buddy got it, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to go over to his house and knock him over the head and rob him. There's just no other way I can possibly get my hands on it. But yeah, just tons of exclusive stuff.
So that was the merchandise minute. Let's go on to the trailer.
Oh, I'm telling you, you gotta look it up. If you're a Star Wars geek, this is this.
Okay.
What do you guys think of the
amazing
trailer?
shit.
Let's start with Paul. Paul, how would you think of the trailer?
It gave us a lot and nothing at the same time, which is great. People are now afraid that Luke Skywalker is gonna turn to the dark side. Oh no! I don't buy it.
I don't buy it either.
No. The
You buy it?
The balance.
Listen, I don't think anything. I think these are all new characters. Don't be surprised if this is all new characters that don't connect to This is the new beginning. This is,
but it can be all new characters. But this is also part of the Jedi prophecy.
It happened in episode 1.
Luke Skywalker is supposed to bring balance to the Force. Bringing balance to the Force doesn't mean that you're going to be a Jedi. I think balance to the Force is that in between, like Sith and Jedi, that gray area that like, the Bendu falls into. Yeah.
So you guys.
So a normal guy.
So are you guys still thinking?
Well, yeah, but I mean, you can kind of almost like bring the two together.
Wouldn't it?
The balance of the Force is kind of like the Green Party, let's just say.
Hey, and I have to point out one thing. This is the first time we've seen paper.
Yeah, high five.
Right.
Give me it.
Right.
Give it over here.
Right. We know it's there, so
this is a big deal. Like,
you get a
this
boner
is
too when you saw it. It was like, paper? Holy shit.
there's script.
Well, Jedis go way back before they even had lightsabers.
Yeah.
So that's wasn't even the original part. That technology.
That was the biggest thing. That was like, it was like books.
Yeah, I had to like rewind and play. I'm like, what the hell is that? What
Everything else kind of took a back seat. I don't know. This is kind of gonna be. I don't know. I think they might try to take it into a new direction. I wouldn't. People say that this might be another. I think it looks like another Anakin like Rey is her own Anakin Skywalker. You know, a virgin birth maybe. One that I subscribe to that. Like I don't know if anybody else thinks
that she's part of the whole living Force.
Yeah,
it's a possibility.
It is, right? I mean, I think maybe.
I still think Luke dumped her on
that planet.
Yeah, on Jakku.
So? Really?
Yeah.
I
don't know why else they would have made that ship look exactly like his ship from the Marvel comics.
Well, I mean, that's the Marvel comics. I mean,
but it's all part of the canon.
Is it?
It is. It is.
I'm not 100%
it's
sure
canon.
Nope,
that was announced as canon.
I think they did that to throw you off.
It's announced as canon. So I think there's a reason why it looks like that. I think that does have something to do with Luke.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we got time. We got time to kill. There's plenty of stuff. So I mean, so everyone's still in the camp that Luke is.
I still think
related to her. I don't know if I believe that. I don't believe that.
I still think Kylo Ren was the one that saved her. If you see her whole vision when she's kind of like someone's about to strike her down, the red lightsaber goes through them. So I'm kind of like, I think she was hidden away so the Knights of Ren couldn't take her.
I don't know, man.
I don't know if I believe that.
There's a Knight of Ren.
Is there a Knight of Ren or is it Kylo? Because I thought that was Kylo.
She's Rey. It's just, I don't know. I'm putting things in through my head.
The poster's off-putting.
But I'm saying that he saved her, so I think they were either gonna take her for the Knights of Ren, or maybe she had a mysterious.
She has mysterious lineage. We don't know, like, how she came into this world. Her mother, her father. I don't know. Like Anakin Skywalker, kind of. We knew who his mother was, right? But he was a virgin birth, kind of. This might be a, living Force kind of thing. And
I mean, I guess we'll see.
Maybe Snoke is a living Force. No,
well, we'll see.
Snoke's not even a Sith, so.
Yeah, this is gonna be like unknown regions. So they say Snoke came from the unknown regions. So.
Like the Undertaker. So
yeah.
Let's move on.
Well,
I think that's it, right?
I had this woman in my car yesterday when I was driving for a lift.
Conspiracy theories
about Star Wars.
This girl?
Yeah, she started talking to me about Star Wars.
How old was she?
20s? 23, 24?
Talking about the prequels?
No, but we did dive into the prequels. And she kind of defends them the way I do. They're not the best of the films, but I think
they are the worst, but yeah.
But you need them. You need them to tell the story.
Yeah.
That's true. They just weren't told very well.
I kind of wish that it's kind of the way I felt about Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi should have been 2 movies. It's kind of the way I felt, about Episode 3.
Yeah,
3
listen,
feels
guys,
rushed.
Listen, guys, we made like things we shit on this podcast. Sometimes we ham it up, guys, just for fun, right?
Right. Yeah.
Do I believe that the prequels are like the worst thing ever? No, I had VHSs of those. I mean, they're not. They aren't the best thing in the world. I mean, they are the worst of everything.
And they can do them better. And maybe
they could have did them better, but are they like the vein of like? Did they kill the series? Well, obviously not.
No.
I don't mind 2 and 3. One's kind of rough for me. I love all the Darth Maul stuff. I love all the lightsaber stuff. But man,
I can't stand 2. 2's boring.
2 is the kind of dip in the series for me.
But it's a good introduction to
I can deal with 1 and 3.
But
it's just like I gotta sit through this.
But it's great introduction to like the clone troopers and everything like that.
Kind of. We found out that they were clonable.
They were just like, you know what the thing is?
I'm not gonna go into this. Let's not go into the prequel. Let's save this for another
Anyways,
episode.
I like the whole.
I defend it. I defend the original trilogy.
No, I understand.
I take it all together.
I'll take it all together.
Yeah.
I mean, is that the crust of the part that I don't really want sometimes, but I'll still eat anyways? Sure.
It's a little undercooked right there.
So yeah, I mean they are what they are, you know. And again, they're there. We do need them. They're not. I mean, they're not referenced a lot, but you know, it is what it is. And we still need them. So I will be on board of just like we do need them. They could have been better. They aren't the best. For me, they are the worst. But that's not saying that they are the worst movie I've ever seen. That is reserved for other things. So, cool.
Yeah. I
think that brings us to the end of the conversation. Unless anybody has a final thought on anything they want to bring up.
No.
I was just gonna say that the only thing about like Last Jedi is they just don't read into it too much. That's it. 'Cause I think people are just going like way too deep into like what like Luke said, and it's
we won't know.
I think it's the balance of the Force.
If I wanted to speculate more, I would have been like, oh, look at that poster. Rey standing. She's holding the blue lightsaber, but it turns red. What does that mean?
Well, the crystals do bleed.
Yeah, but again, it's just like, oh.
Which actually would have been really cool.
Well, I'll see. I mean, like,
if she would have ignited the lightsaber and it would have turned bled out.
Has anybody ever had like a white lightsaber?
There is, I believe it's just referred to as silver.
Like a silver saber?
Yeah.
Where it's like
they have a dark saber.
Well, there's dark saber.
Black saber?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, the dark saber.
It's even mentioned in Rogue One.
Yeah, black saber.
I want to see that. Like live action.
Let's say because it's in Star Wars Rebels.
That's cartoon. I want live action.
That doesn't matter because it's all part of the story, and now those characters are all showing up in the movies. So
all right, well, cool. All right, we're moving on, guys. I think that brings us to the end of this episode for SceneDojo. That was some good sparring, guys. You know what we need to do? We need to go work on legs. Leg day over at Talk Dojo. Let's go over there, guys. Take our 2-day journey to Talk Dojo.
Will our heroes podcast survive? Spread the word, subscribe, and tune in next time. Same PopSamurai time, same PopSamurai channel.